So preparation is always a great thing.
Mhm.
So what should the student prepare in advance for the interview?
I have some good news for students.
Mm-hmm.
One, it's really easy to make yourself different from most other applicants by doing a few simple things.
Okay.
One, go early. I like to say if you're not 5 minutes early, you're 5 minutes late.
Mm.
Okay. Number two, bring copies of your CV.
Oh.
Sometimes as a hiring manager, I don't have time to print out the CV.
Mm-hmm.
So if you bring extra copies, maybe you don't need them, but if you do, it shows me you're very prepared.
Mm.
And then number three, learn something about the company. Learn something about the job. And then have a story about why you want to work at my company
Mm.
and why you want to work at this job. And then number four, tell me how you can help me
Mm.
in the job. Because remember, I'm not hiring you to help you.
Yeah,
I'm hiring you to help me.
for me.
So tell me how you can help me achieve my goal.
Mm. So how about our outfit? Will it leave a good or bad impression? Okay.
Dress professionally,
Mhm.
but dress like the people at the company dress.
So we should observe first, right?
Maybe if you have a friend or you know someone there, dress like they do. Maybe a little bit better.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is for in advance of the interview. So let's go to the main content of the interview.
Okay.
So as an HR specialist, what qualities do you usually look for in a candidate or especially in a fresh graduate?
Well, I usually look for three things
Okay.
in all candidates.
Mm-hmm.
I look for experience is one, but I know that new graduates often don't have
Mm.
working experience. So I look for, number one, passion.
Okay.
I want someone who is excited about the work they're doing.
Mm.
If it's an accounting or finance job,
Mhm.
I want someone who likes working on Excel, just enjoys it,
Yeah.
right? If it's a sales job, I want someone who really enjoys meeting new people and is very outgoing.
Mm.
You must like the job you're doing every day.
Yeah.
Some people love the idea of being a financial analyst, but they don't like the idea of sitting at a computer for 8 hours a day doing a spreadsheet.
Mm.
Okay, so I want to know if you're passionate, number
Yeah.
one. Number two, are you ambitious? Do you want to go higher?
Okay. Do you want to learn to grow?
Well, that's the third thing.
Oh,
Is
okay.
learning, are you eager to learn?
Mm-hmm.
And I usually like to ask questions that show me if you are motivated to learn by yourself. I like to ask, what are books you've read? What book are you reading now?
Okay.
Right? What are the ways that you want to improve yourself?
Mm.
You might say, well, I want to learn Excel, or I want to learn how to speak in public. And if you tell me that, I'm going to ask you, what are you doing right now that's going to help you learn that skill? That shows me that you're motivated,
Mm.
you like learning, and if you're passionate, I can hire you. I know that you won't have any experience, but if you're motivated and passionate and you like to learn, I know I can train you and you'll be great.
Mm. Okay. So that is the three qualities you usually look for.
Always look for it.
Okay.
Always.
Okay. So actually, I heard that some people like people that take risks. So what about that, Chris?
Thank you. We could talk all day.
Yeah.
Yes, now that you asked the question, there's one more. I look for someone who's not afraid to take risk.
Mm.
And here's what I mean by that. I don't want someone who's always trying to be safe. I want someone who's willing to try new things that maybe they fail at.
Mm.
So often I ask in an interview, tell me about a mistake you've made and what you learned from it. And someone's answer to that question will tell me if they're willing to take risk, and if they make mistakes, what do they learn from them? It's a great question to ask. Because, by the way, everybody makes mistakes, and that's the way you learn.
Yeah.
I've made many mistakes in my career. I will continue to make many mistakes, but I learn from each one. It tells me, are they okay talking about that? Number two, if you make a mistake, the value of the mistake is learning from it. If you don't learn from mistakes, there's no value there. So if they tell me a good story about they learned from a mistake, then I know that there's someone who's not afraid to try.
Okay.
And then they learn if they don't get it right.
Mm.
And then the next time they'll succeed.
So, but what if I make a really terrible mistake and it costs your company a lot